Right, and here we go. As the revs go up for the main event, who's it gonna be? And the gate's down. Who's gonna have that whole shot? Looks like we got several people up the inside, not wanting to give way.
Ooh.
Looks like it's gonna allow Josbach to tuck up the inside. I'm pretty sure he got credited with the whole shot, but Rival's gonna grab the early race lead here. Anybody want to confirm that for me? Was it Josbach that got credited? Yeah, I thought so.
Yes.
Yeah, so Rival out front, Josbach in the number 2 spot as they start the first full lap. Ruddy 3rd, Gurn 4th, Happy 5th, Ben 6th, Masail. Oh, Masail getting caught by Happy and going down. Here comes Slowy and Jasoon and Ghost.
It's been an interesting thing. That Supercross triple right after the finish line, it has caught up a lot of riders.
It's one of those like things that you would think.
That, yeah.
It's just one of those, like, the finish line is so easy to over jump. So hard to get that timing just right, scrub it just right, and get that finish line. If you over jump that finish line just a little bit, it completely screws up your drive on the 250 to get that triple.
I haven't seen if anyone's tried to triple off the finish line though. I haven't seen that yet.
I think it's possible unless there's an invisible wall.
I want to say since I haven't seen it, there has to be a barrier.
Yeah, my guess is that, especially for the 450s.
For sure.
Oh, Slowy and Ruddy both go down after the Supercross triple, and oh, Slowy comes back after going down and takes out Zane. It's an innocent bystander.
Oh no, poor Zane. But we got Josbach out front, Rival in second.
Okay, that may be a problem, but it doesn't seem that bad yet.
Gurn coming after Happy for the number 3 spot. Oh, and Josbach had made a mistake in this long rhythm lane as well, so that makes the front 3 all close up here. Josbach, Rival, and Gurn.
Holy dude. Let me try that line. Who did that?
Has he won a main event? I don't think he has. I think his best main event finish has been like a top 3. He's had some good rounds where he definitely had the pace to do it, but just didn't get the best go in the start for the main event. But it looks like he wants to make this one be his first one because he is coming after Josbach here. He wants that number 1 spot.
Yeah, big shout out to my boy Gurn.
Oh, and Rival's going to go around the outside.
Really hard. Ooh.
Oh, and down he goes.
Went for the triple line, comes up really short. And here comes McLovin now.
McLovin, who almost didn't make it out of the heat, only did because of that little cut that we had from one of our riders. So he didn't have to go to the LCQ. Showing that he definitely belongs in this main event, though, running in the top 3. Yeah, he definitely might get it done this round, Gio. I definitely feel that. It's definitely a good possibility. But he's got to limit these mistakes that we're seeing from him early in this race if he wants that to happen. His Rival has cleaned up his game. Looks like he's trying to take full advantage of his mistakes and get away. And McLovin is giving him all kinds of company from behind as well in the 3rd place spot. Oh, as I said that, McLovin makes a mistake and hits a tough loss, but then Gurn goes down, losing that number 2 spot.
And you hate to see it.
Yeah, Gio, we gotta stop saying it, man. We're jinxing them. We're jinxing them, man. I think.
Who are we jinxing now?
Gurn, dude. We're talking about Gurn saying that this is probably gonna be the one that he wins, and then right after we say that, he's losing position and not being able to jump a Supercross triple. Just at least he made the smart decision to check up and roll it, though. That was good. But have a lot of people that just send it in case and hope for the best. Osbach, who was riding strong early in this one, has dropped back to 5th place. Looks like it's just Rival, McLovin, and Gurn out front all on their own right now, separated by about 3 seconds to the next person. Rival looking really strong out here in this one, though.
Now, I would say he has also
Just
set
as
the
I said it.
fastest lap. Oh, yeah, big case. He
Yeah.
has set the fastest lap so far. He's sitting on a 54.3 compared to McLovin, only on a 55.532.
Oh no, and Gurn with a big mistake at the end of the whoops. He's going to lose all kinds of time. Now he's got company from Ben and Nick Sens. Here comes Nick Sens, our points leader. Oh, and as I said, that Nick Sens makes a big mistake.
Oh.
And Gurn makes another big mistake. Not quite the Yami leading just yet, but it was showing it briefly for the timing and scoring. I don't know if he ever actually got the position. Did he actually pass him and I missed it? Briefly?
He didn't pass him, but Rival is definitely sitting on, I think, about a second of cuts.
So he just closed.
So on
got
timing
close
and
enough.
scoring, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so Rival is sitting on 1 second.
McLovin was looking really strong there, trying to give Rival a run for that lead, but seems like he's had a struggle this lap. Just dropped back and lost time, and then he gets into the back of Ben. After Ben goes down, he's going to lose more time in positions. And allow Josbach to get back up into the number 2 spot, and down in the number 3 spot. It's going to allow Lawson. Oh, Lawson jumping off the track. Oh, McLovin casing hard. Man, this rhythm section is a struggle for a lot of these guys.
Yeah, it just kind of seems like a lot of these guys are going for those big triples into this rhythm section, and I mean, as the track's getting, more worn out, it's getting harder for them to hit it, and so they're just casing it, and it's messing them up for the rest of all of it. You can see just how much time they're losing.
Yeah, it's crazy how much things have changed just on a lap-by-lap basis here and there. Everything seems like it's going and it's staying about the same, and they're battling, they're like kind of yo-yoing cat and mouse, and then you see the big mistakes and just everything completely changes.
But I will say, though, look at McLovin after those mistakes. He's stuck in a hard charge between Nick Sens, Josbach, and Lawson, who are all just still trying to vie and, battle for these final podium spots. But the lone Yamahas, he's really trying to do his work out here.
He always is. Lemon's always putting that lone Yamaha out here, trying to do his best with whatever class he's trying to race here. He sticks by his Yamaha.
Oh!
And Nick Sen's going down as they get together a little bit there.
Oh, McLovin. The boy's down.
Well, it seems like Rival's made a mistake this lap because he's lost about 3 seconds of his lead.
Oh, and Rival, a big mistake in the long rhythm section. And Lawson's coming up a little bit closer now.
Yeah, so that's definitely more than one mistake this lap because it was over 10 going into this lap. And
He's
Rival
down.
down again.
He's still down.
And new leader, Lawson takes the lead.
Oh,
And Rival's down
again.
How quickly things can change. A 10-second lead at the finish line a lap ago turns into losing 3rd place as they cross the line next.
Oh, how the turntables. It does look like the Rival is still sitting in 3rd, although not going to be for long as he is down off the 7 Supercross triple and down again just before the whoops. Oh, Rival is imploding.
Oh, man. He reminds me of my second moto earlier tonight that I raced.
Oh, man. Oh.
And He's
Got-
down again.
I got
It
second
just
in the
keeps
first
getting
moto.
worse.
Earlier tonight in a GP race, I got second in the first moto. Second moto was
Oh, that's brutal.
was buried in the pack. Rode all the way up to third just to fall apart and drop back to ninth.
In one lap, Rival went from leading this main event to all the way to 11.
Holy shit!
He put me at Indy.
That's not what you want.
No, no, it is not. Lawson getting gifted the lead here with all of Rival's mistakes, and he's actually got a solid gap from him to second, which is now Nick Sens. Nick Sens just got second. Just made the move on Josbach.
Josbach went down in the corner after the whoops.
Oh yeah, that should be Nick into second unless he's got some cuts sitting on him.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it to update in timing and scoring because he definitely is clearly in second on the track.
Oh, he has 6 seconds of cuts.
Ooh.
Wow.
I don't even know how you get that, man.
I mean, I have seen him go off the track a few different times, so it's really just a matter of whether he got anything like really bad all at once. If it's all separate 1 second cuts, it's most likely just him dying off the track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is keeping him in the podium spots right now. So if he can get a little bit more space between him, Josbach, and Ruddy, he might as well solidify that second place spot.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, he's not even that far behind the leader, but even if he does catch the leader, he's going to have to gap out on the leader if he wants to actually get credited with the win. I think if he, based on the visual, I think if he actually was neck and neck with Lawson, it'd probably be still like a 3 to 4 second gap.
Yeah. But he has gotten himself a bigger gap, so he is holding that second place spot.
Yeah, he's really trying to get after that leader. Not that it seems like I said, I don't think it's going to matter unless Lawson falls apart like Rival did.
Yeah, but I would say, look who's slowly climbing up the ranks. The lone Kawasaki rider, Monster. Not the best start, and he was sitting outside the top 10 for a bit, but he's moved himself into 6th place now and had to slowly.
Oh yeah, that's my guy. Get up there. Makes the move back by Slowy. Good pass back. Slowy passed him back, and he said, "No, I want it. My spot."
Nick Sens is within 2 seconds of Lawson, apparently.
Now let's see where they are on the track. I've actually lost them now. Where are they?
Nick is ahead of him on track.
Yeah, you're right. Nick has gotten ahead of him on track, so he needs to get even further out if he wants to take the win. Lawson looks like he is having some struggles on this lap, so it's kind of helping Nick.
Ooh.
Nick might actually have a chance at winning this thing. Crazy how much things can change in a lap as he manages to get by those lappers there. 3-pack of lappers there.
How are you all getting 5-second cuts in 1 lap?
Who's got 5 seconds of cuts on 1 lap? What?
There's a bunch of people, I was checking chat, who got it in like 1 lap. A bunch of them are. I don't know what they're doing.
Well, see, now I feel bad for just noticing this also, is that Lawson was in one of my main events tonight.
You said he was in one of your main events tonight?
Yeah, he got 12th in the main event for the 250s tonight.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought that name looked familiar, but yeah.
Must be like the one main event he's made all week because I usually check the standings when I cross check their GID and see what how often they qualify and stuff.
Yeah. But,
Points by round and shit.
look at Nick Sens though. Oh, well, I look at him and he makes a mistake. That's
Right?
usually how that goes.
But has
But
himself-
out here ripping that Husky I mean, it's just going to be these final couple laps to go, and he might very well be on his way to get a main event win.
Yeah, and that's the last thing any of these guys wanted. Already our points leader with a decent margin needs to try and tamp those points down as much as they can on him. They need to beat him. And nights like this are not going to help. But nights like this are exactly what Nick wants.
I mean, it's just what he needs to. I mean, getting a win like this in the final 2 laps, I mean, it's what you need for the championship round when your rival is down and not even, really able to consolidate points. Putting a win in his face is the best thing you can do.
Absolutely. Looks like we already have my man K-Dubs calling it quits in this one. He's just hanging out by the finish waiting to just finish after the leader does. As we are following Nick around as he makes his final round around this track.
What else to say? Nick comes in with the second fastest lap. I'm sorry, third fastest lap right now. A 53.571. Ones who were ahead of them is Monster with a 55.314 and Lawson almost a 53 flat, a 53.024.
Right, and Nick Sens is going to be your main A winner here tonight in the Pro-Am class, followed by, looks like it's going to be, who's it gonna be? Happy? Happy. Ruddy second, Ruddy third, Slowy fourth. Monster gonna crack into the top 5. Lawson dropped all the way back to 6th in that last lap or lap and a half there. Jawsbach 7th, Rival 8th, McLovin 9th. Oh, wait a minute. McLovin 8th, Rival 9th, Gurn 10th. They mixed up around on me there. Morgan C 11th. And it looks like Wagon is going to be the last rider on the lead lap here for the A main. Which, by the way, those tuned in, I'm starting up B main now, so go ahead and join it. But yeah, that's going to do it for our A main for the Pro-Am class tonight.